This is exactly what the title says it is. A video about potatoes. Enjoy. So, if you're ever wondering what to do with all those pesky pizza boxes you got lying around there at your house, you can plant some potatoes with them. Because that's what we've been doing today. Don't believe me? Look. Potato. That's what we've been doing. Planting and mulching and boxing. Planting and mulching and boxing. Whole lot of that. And by mulch I mean like grass clippings, because we're not fancy here. The afternoon has been that. Potato. Okay, bye.
Didn't get much that time.
Look at the little guys. Good job, little buddy. There's one there too. Wow. You're gonna do great. Alright. In the process of taking that, some grass clippings and using them to mulch the potatoes. Mostly just got the warbas here left, as you can see. You can see all those bigger ones down there are russets, and at the end there's something called red desire. And all these little wimpy looking guys are warbas. We planted those a little later. So they are well on their way. So we just gotta finish mulching this little bit here, and then everything should be good for a while. So we're basically just gonna take the grass and just kind of pile it up in a little, oh, you can't see, pile it up in a little hill around the potatoes. Gives them a little bit of stability as they grow, keeps the weeds down, and it protects the potatoes that are growing right underneath the soil there. Because if they're exposed to sunlight, they will turn green, and that makes them no good to eat. Yeah, see, we planted all of these at the same time, this one and this one. They just kind of come up when they're ready, I guess. There you go, little buddy. Reach for the sky. And make me lots of potatoes, please. Potato update complete. Alright. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been since we planted the potatoes, but I'll figure it out and put it on the screen probably. Just gonna give her a little look-see here. And there's the potatoes. That's awesome. Alright. As you can see, they're huge. Quite a few of them are, pretty much all of them have blossoms now. Well, buds. You see, pretty much all of them have some buds. I see you can kind of tell the difference. If I go back over here, you can't tell now because there's leaves everywhere, but these first two rows here are red potatoes. They're the ones that are blossoming more. And then all of these to here are russets. And these last two rows, you can kind of tell the difference in the leaves between these ones and those ones over there. These 2 rows here are warbas. These guys are a little behind everyone else, but that's okay. They'll catch up. So when your potato plants are fully, like when they're fully in bloom, technically you can start harvesting the potatoes then if you want to. You'll kind of get like little nugget potatoes. If you want your potatoes to get as big as possible, typically what we do in the Oppenheimer fam, we wait until the plants have completely flowered, and then the flowers have wilted and they've gone to seed and the plants have basically all died. Like all the green part is dead on top. They're kind of flat. Then you know pretty much with 100% certainty that the potatoes are like underneath the surface of the dirt are as big as they can possibly get, and then you can dig them up and reap the rewards of your hard work. Looking good. Spud update, I have no idea how many, but yeah, there you go. Spuds. Yay! Are you coming? See what these bad boys are doing. Let me see if I can find you some potatoes. I know they're under here. Oh. Look. Oh, look at that huge sucker. Nice. Over here, maybe. And some more. Oh, potatoes. Nice. Yeah, you go, dog. What a mess of foliage. I'm trying to find dirt. I can't find dirt. The ground is in here somewhere. Right over. Oh, there's one peeking out right there. Let me see if I can uncover a couple. Yeah, there's another one there. Yeah, that's a plant. There we go. So these, let's cover that back up. Those are the russets. And this row or two here is the warbas. Here we go. There's an itty bitty warba guy. Let me see if I can find you a better one. Here we go. Oh, there's a good one. There's a little baby warba. So, they're on their way. There's definitely potatoes there. It's July 15th today, so these potatoes have like another full month or so to continue to grow underneath the surface before we harvest them. Okay, so we've hit a little bit of a snag with the potato growing. So I was out here with my dad the other day. I looked over at the garden and I noticed that the warbas weren't looking too good. They seemed like they were all dying prematurely, which is weird because they haven't even flowered yet. So I was like, that's weird. So we came over to take a look and noticed that the warbas are dying more quickly than everything else, but pretty much all the plants are on their way out, and it actually seems like they might have some kind of blight, which is no good, because they still have like another month to go, or they usually would flower and then the plants would slowly die over the course of August, and then we'd harvest in September or whenever the plants were good and dead on top. That's how you know the potatoes underneath are ready to harvest. But we noticed that the leaves of a lot of the plants, if not all of them, have little brown splotches on them, which looks a lot like blight, which is a kind of disease that these potato plants can get. If the blight reaches the potatoes, like the new potatoes that are growing, your potatoes are ruined and you have to basically your entire crop is toast. Yeah, we're gonna have to mull over what to do, because the plants are dying, and once the plant dies on top, then the potatoes underneath the surface won't grow anymore. So we're gonna have to decide pretty quick what we're gonna do, and we're probably gonna have to harvest them a lot earlier than we'd anticipated. You can see, there we go, there's all the taters. So this is what I noticed first, and I thought it was weird that the plants haven't even flowered yet, and the plants are already dying. So that didn't seem right to me. So we got closer, inspected them, and I'll just show you. Here you can see all of these right here. All of this kind of stuff. That should not be happening. There's some on that one. There's some down there. There's a lot right there. And all these guys right down here, all of these plants are pretty much dead. And that's a problem. Right, you can see it right down here. This actually does seem to have reached the stalks. You can see it right here. So I get the feeling that sometime in the next couple days we're going to be digging all of these up to see how much we can salvage, or we're gonna lose everything. Oh boy. See, look at that. It almost looks like it's molding. Here, I'll rip this off for you. Yeah, you can see on the bottoms of it. It doesn't look very good, does it? Both potatoes and tomatoes are really susceptible to blight because the two plants are actually related. So what happens usually when plants get blight, it's caused by the plant and the leaves staying wet too long. So this usually happens when the plant is fully grown, and then all of a sudden you get rain, which is fine because, you know, potatoes can be watered. But the dangerous part is when the plant gets wet and then doesn't dry out quick enough. I'll insert more information here for you guys if I didn't explain it well enough, or if I left something out by accident. I'm not an expert. But yeah, so that's why blight happens, and blight is actually a really devastating disease for potatoes and tomatoes, because if you don't catch the blight really, really quickly and harvest those potatoes as soon as you see the blight, that blight will very, very quickly go from the leaves to the roots, and it will infect the potatoes themselves, the new potatoes that are growing, and those potatoes are completely ruined. They're trash, which obliterates your entire crop. So yeah, it seems like we're gonna be doing some harvesting in the next couple days, but I'll have to go talk with Pa about that, and I'll let you know if things change.
No, that's blight.
That's blight. That's what I thought.
Yeah, there should be a lot more of it though.
Well, I haven't taken a very good look yet.
Yeah, you get nice green stalks and then you get a purple blotch.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like it here.
Yeah?
In the leaves. They're not dying.
Oh, I know.
If they're dying, they'd all be...
They'd be yellowing, yeah.
Yeah.
The entire plant would be dying. Because there are some over there that are turning yellow. That looks more normal.
Well, that could
This
be because
this isn't normal.
that's not purple.
No.
It'll be a definite place like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's blight.
Look at that. Gross. How the heck did this happen? They were fine till 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know.
The heck? This sucks. We're gonna be busy all weekend. Oh.
Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the stalks off
There's a little
and then dig the...
spider over there.
Yeah, I see what you're looking at. Right here.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks like blight.
Son of a...
How did it get blight?
I don't know.
Normally it only...
We haven't watered it once. We haven't had to.
No. And that was the idea of mulching it. Don't have to water it.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it gets it when you get a rain and it doesn't dry out.
Yeah. Yeah, you were explaining that earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody's walked out in here, have they?
Nope.
Those are dying.
Because those shouldn't be that flat.
No.
They should look like this.
I've been around here in a couple of places where Mom said, don't get out.
No.
Doesn't.
By the way, I'm filming for a video. Want me to blur you out?
I don't care.
I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in a video about potatoes, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I'm going to snip off the things and put them in the yard waste. One row at a time, and I'll take the potatoes out. I might start over there.
Yeah, I would start with the warbas.
Seems to me I had a problem with warbas years ago, but that's all I grew. They seem to get blight quicker than anything else.
But they taste the best.
I know. Could have planted them a little earlier, I guess.
I don't know. There's some more of it over there.
Yeah.
That blotch right there. Not all of them have it, just a few, it looks like.
No, but it spreads like wildfire.
But, yeah. Because I didn't notice any of these blotches yesterday when I checked. Was it yesterday, day before?
Yeah, I've noticed. Well, not till yesterday, no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're done for.
But that's still really weird because they never flowered. They never bloomed.
Not properly, as far as we know. Oh well. You gotta learn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the mulching worked. It wasn't the mulching's fault. Just
It did. It should have been more mulch on it, though. But
they just caught some. Kind of a sucky update, but that's how it is. You can't win them all. We tried a new technique this year, and it worked. But there was obviously a factor at work here that we didn't anticipate.
For what we did pretty good.
A lot of them are green.
Look at that one.
Holy crap.
Yeah. A couple of big ones.
Yeah, I think we didn't mulch nearly enough.
No, there are a lot of green ones, but I could plant them.
True.
You know.
Does the green not translate into the new potatoes? If you
No.
plant if you plant them like this?
No. They're only basically poisonous if you eat them.
Okay.
But if you skin it off, but it's not too bad if you peel them. 3/4 of that is good. But that was out of one row, and they would have been a lot bigger if they were mulched
Yeah.
properly. But only got so much mulch. Eh? I planted too many of them. Hey, we learn on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can find any. But they're growing off of the stem. The stalk. Some of them are growing way up here.
Mhm.
No, there's a good one. There's a couple of
Hey.
good ones. See? It works.
Yeah, if you keep up with it, and we didn't. Clearly, we didn't keep up with it enough.
See? Look at this one. 3, 4, 5.
That's a nice looking warba.
5 of them off of one plant.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Anyways, we'll do it again and put fewer, only 3/4 of that many, because I don't have enough mulch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. I didn't have enough mulch to cover them properly.
Grass didn't grow enough.
But if you look at it, it seems to be that part of the garden
And the warbas.
that didn't get sun, as much sun.
Yeah, see these ones,
This one gets sun.
like they're still upright, they're still doing great. They're still flowering.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, we'll
This
pick
crap over here.
'em. We'll pick them and use them.
Yeah.
I just got to pick out enough for seed, you know, and then put them in the dark and the cool there.
Mm-hmm.
That'll buy you a fair amount. Why are you taking my picture?
Yeah, I'll come out in a bit and help you.
The bottom's falling out of this box because it's got split down the middle and it's too big.
Hmm.
So you're going to reach under and take this so I can tape it about 3 places.
Great.
Okay, reach under.
There you go.
That's good. Okay. Good. Okay, fixed. 1 row.
We're coming for you next. Better? I think that's better. It's not a very good angle, is it? Oh my gosh. Why won't you cooperate? Huh. Should I just make a pile for over here?
Yeah.
I don't want to keep throwing them over your head. That'll.
I don't want you to either.
Oh. My phone fell down. Stupid thing. Why can't you just help me? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any blight, but sometimes it doesn't show up right away. See, that one's good for planting. Even if it's got green on it, so what? Same as that one.
Some of them got nice and big. Saving that one for later?
Yep.
Did something meet the middle of that one?
I don't think so.
Or did it just grow weird?
I think they just grow weird sometimes.
There's something did eat the middle of it. Pretty soon I'll be eating it, so.
Huh?
Nothing, just trying to be funny.
We could have done with about twice as much.
Well, I just think more layers as we went would have been better.
Yeah.
That would require more work. Break time.
You're gonna have to do better, you know.
High five.
See, they're going way up on the stalks.
No, I know it's got farther down too. Why is that?
Because that's how they grow. That needs more mulch.
Mm.
Last there's a critter.
What is that?
I don't know. A white one.
Are you gonna focus?
Found the mama.
That is awesome. Hello. Ow. Bye-bye. Okay, so there's kind of a look at our haul. There's some in there too. So the warbas are over there. This is all of our russets. And the red ones are in this box. Over here. There's all the little red guys. We actually got a pretty good harvest from the red ones. Look at that sucker. Holy crap. That is a big boy. I'm gonna close that up. The potatoes need to stay in the dark or they will get green. So there we go. I'm not sure how many pounds this would be. 40, 50 pounds. I don't know. I'm not good at. It's hard to tell with them all spread out. If I put them all in like 1 or 2 boxes and then tried to lift it, I could probably try and estimate it a little better. Here. Oh boy. Okay, this box, as soon as I opened it, I smelled something rotten. Can you see it? Right here? Guy right there. I was gonna go over this a little later because I have some more. I'll go grab them now. Might as well. Got some these guys over here. Because the potatoes, some of them are developing blight. See? I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll bring it out into a better light here. So here, if I pick this one up, you can see sort of this black ring around it. That's the blight spreading. That sucks. See, it's weeping and getting all goopy. Oh, it's on me. Gross. That's pretty nasty. This one, yeah, it's getting squishy. This one too. It's getting real nasty. So, I'm not sure exactly, like, scientifically what blight does, but you can see this. The ring around this is pretty obvious, and what that is the blight spreading out. So basically what blight does, it gets into the potato and starts rotting it from the inside out. It's the best and simplest way to explain it. So look at this gross little bubble right there. It's nasty. And then once it spreads throughout the potato and reaches the skin, it starts. The potato gets really soft and mushy, and it basically, as you can see, it starts to liquefy, and you'll get little mold spots. That's what I was seeing and smelling over here. Right here, you see that little guy right there? Right here? That guy's got blight. Most of the other ones in here seem pretty okay, and this is what we were afraid was going to happen. This is why we had to harvest them almost a month before we really should have. So a lot of these would have gotten quite a bit bigger if they could have stayed in the ground for a few more weeks, but this is why we had to harvest them so much earlier. I'm gonna take this guy out. That's gross. There we go. Oh, that stinks. There we go. You can see it's sort of just like liquefying. All these little spots of mold popping up on the skin. That, my friends, is blight, and it's disgusting, and I hate it. Oh. And all these holes. I suspect slugs. There were slugs munching on our potatoes, little jerks. Oh, did you see that? Nasty. I really don't want to be touching all this right now, but that one. See? It's like the potato just like, it literally is liquefying and rotting from the inside out. That used to be a potato. Well, see, this is just like, it's really upsetting because blight can just, there's another one. This completely just like decimates your entire crop. There, see, there's another good example of that ring. There's that ring. Oh. Gross. That ring going around the potato. The part I'm holding onto is like the only little tiny part of the potato that's not rotten yet. So we're obviously gonna have to pick through all of these and get rid of the ones that are blighty. So, yeah. Hi.
What are you doing with the potatoes?
The blade on me.
Yes, this entire box. Hi. Hello. I didn't find a single blighty one in there. Maybe 1 or 2 are floating around, but
Did you look for them?
I didn't look super well, no.
What kind are these?
Red. So yeah, these ones seem pretty good. This is impressive. Why am I filming?
Yeah.
Because I want to. So yeah, this definitely was a learning experience. We used a different method than we usually do. We had way different results. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think it's good to show what can go wrong. Blight, sometimes there's not much you can do about it. It's you can't control what's on the plant, stuff like that. So, and you obviously won't know until it's too late that your plant has blight or anything like that. So we learned a lot. We learned what not to do. Next year, hopefully, we'll have a better crop. We'll have a better harvest. Hopefully we can avoid blight so the potatoes can stay in the ground a little longer, get a little bigger. Sorry, I'm outside and there's a lot of traffic. I think quite a few of the potatoes will be salvageable. We're gonna have to pick through them a lot, one by one, and get rid of the ones that have blight as soon as possible. There were quite a few boxes that looked pretty okay. So there you have it. Potato growing 2020. If you clicked on this video and you actually watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.